Any response on what you guys think about? I just need to know where we are right now with your thoughts on critical thinking and stuff. You can send a text. You don't have to, you can send a text. You don't, if you cannot talk, message me, send a chat over here. Where is the Zoom? Yeah, you can let me know. Hi, Amos, thanks for joining. Yeah, let me know. I asked a question over here. What do you guys think so far with the critical thinking? Sadiq, you have something to say. Sorry, you can talk.
Yeah, well, welcome. I think it's insightful, and the kids are really loving the course I should say course prep so far.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's all good. It's all good.
Thank you.
It's a very good component of the program.
Yeah, we want the student to ask questions from now on. Challenge us, challenge me. Okay, something is not going right. Let's talk about it. And as we proceed with this part of the course, you guys will get to we're gonna have different projects that will make you challenge the status quo or challenge even what people are talking about in politics and all those things. And so be ready. It's gonna be very, very uncomfortable, but be ready. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm listening. Hi, Ben.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Ben, we can hear you.
Yeah. Good morning and good afternoon, people in Ghana. Thank you guys. I've been also reading the comments and your finished product, and I really appreciate the work that you guys are putting into. Sorry, I'm driving, so if it's a little bit noisy. But I want to ask this question: what solution that you guys are thinking about solving in your community, and what are the critical thinking that couple of questions that you want to ask with that solution? So if you have a solution into for the community, maybe it's street lights, it's sanitation. What critical thinking questions do you think you can come up with right now that that you learned in the past that you can come up with right now?
That is an assignment that we're gonna give to them, but not right now.
I just wonder, what you've learned, if you can use it to, in a real life, just ask, a quick question that a proven question that they've been thinking about. Yeah, we can give them assignment. I just wanted to, before they go to the facts and opinion, just quick refresh. Does anybody have like a question for a problem that they want to solve? Can the teachers?
Ben, I think they can hear you. I think I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to use this as an icebreaker for us to share so that we can measure like how far people are getting what has been taught so far. So I don't know if you can rephrase the question, and then I'm sure we'll probably get the responses you're looking for.
The question will be sent out on the Google Classroom so that the student can take their time to respond in a critical manner. So yeah, because of the network and stuff, if they want to type it, that is great. But right now, we don't want it to drag, because anytime we ask such questions, it drag the whole class. So we will have to send it out to them for them to submit in a critical way, in a assignment manner, with for them to submit even videos and all those things in explaining the issues that they want to solve and all those things. So that is a class assignment on its own. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for today. And we are going to start, I'm recording it. So I'm recording, so anyone that comes on can be able to work on it, review it, and submit their work later. So today, I know in the past, we started off with online safety, the introduction of this course and everything, and we are on critical thinking. The online safety assignment is still open for anyone that wants to also tap into it. Teachers, volunteers, supporters, mentors, you guys can still do the assignment if you want. It helps you guys to be able to, those who are even teaching in the schools, it will help you guys to really now have a different perspectives or ideas when it comes to teaching your kids. So definitely, if you want to submit those work or review them yourself, that is fine. Above all, another announcement is Pierre, myself, and the team, Ben and Tony, we are working on creating a curriculum for the teachers. That is something that is geared towards tech jobs and stuff. So we are working on that, and very soon we will launch that for the teachers on itself, or the educators, so that you can have an idea whichever industry that you want to go to. We're going to tailor it in different industries. So if you want to just enhance your tech skills for your student, or maybe you are looking into really like get into the IT jobs, we want to be able to assist in that capacity, because most of the tech jobs are looking for people, and we want to be able to help anyone that is interested in getting to the IT jobs. And now we all know you can be anywhere in the world and get an IT job remotely. So that's what we want to be able to assist. So that's the other announcement on the side. So now we've talked about critical thinking, and I know most of you have this notion about our teachers don't allow us to ask questions in school. And I understand that. I grew up in Ghana, so I know that feel, okay, of it's like when you ask questions and you say, oh, what don't you understand? And I remember I said the whole show or whatever, and people get mad, they get mad, like, where were you? Were you sleeping? How come you don't understand the question? It's like whatever the teacher gives you, that is what you have to take. I understand that, but there is no growth in that way of learning. There is different way to an answer. And I'm sure once you guys did a critical thinking module, you understand you are not getting that. It's like you have to ask questions, and when you ask the question, you have to go and look for the answer, and that is the only way that you can be part of the solutions in your community. Because when you see a situation that is not right, you cannot complain. Even when you complain about it, you have to ask yourself, now I have finished complaining, what can I do, or what can be done to solve this issue of this problem? That is how society brings change. That is how society brings growth. That is how society brings advancement and all those things. A lot of people that have businesses, that have invented things, when you ask them what made you even come up with this idea, they will tell you, I saw a problem, and then I figured that there got to be something that I can do to help resolve this issue. The guy with the light bulb and all those things, because he didn't want to be in the dark. He didn't want to be dealing with all this lantern lanterns and all this kerosene and stuff. So he has to find a different way, a different means, and it's like all these people that have come up with all this great invention, they saw a situation and maybe they were tired of the old way and they wanted to really advance it. So that is the whole goal, that ask questions, seek answers and stuff. So today we're going to talk about fact and opinion. We all know that you've been in a debate, okay? And somebody is like arguing so passionately because they believe so heartedly what they are talking about. And when you do a little bit of research on all that they were saying, it was all about opinions or feelings, okay? And we know in the news, we hear people on the news, on the radio, talking, chatting, talking about different subjects, and you sometimes if you are not careful and you are not researching about the situation, you might find out that what they were saying was just opinion, and they don't even have any facts to back it up. So today we are talking about how do you differentiate fact versus opinion? If somebody is telling you something, can you differentiate it? Can you ask yourself, okay, so what is it that the person, why is the person saying this? Where are they coming from? What do they have to gain for saying those things? Okay, so we're gonna start that. I need some kind of reaction. Let me see, any question, anything. If you have anything, let me know so I can be able to answer. I can be able to answer you guys as we proceed So today on fact versus opinion. So what is facts? What are facts? What are opinion? How do you tell the difference? That is a goal. I can be telling you a whole bunch of stuff. Can you differentiate the facts and the opinion? And what is fact? Fact are the truth, okay? Those are the things that have been researched, or the person can back it up, whether with numbers, with information, with data, okay? So I want us to watch this video and let's...
Fact and Opinion for Kids by Teaching Without Frills. What is a fact? A fact is something that is always true. Facts can be proven. We can find facts by doing research in books or on the internet, or we can even do research of our own. Here's an example of a fact. Dogs need food and water to survive. This is a fact because it's always true, and you can prove it by doing research. So, what's an opinion? An opinion is what you think or feel about something. It cannot be proven, and your opinion might be different than someone else's. Here's an example. You may think dogs are the best pets. You may feel like dogs are so cute, but someone else may think, no way, cats are the best and they are way cuter. So now let's see if you can tell the difference between a fact or an opinion. Apples are fruit. Fact or opinion? Yes, this is a fact because it is always true. How about this one? Apples are delicious. Right, this is an opinion. Some people think apples are delicious, other people not so much. So if you're trying to determine if something is a fact, ask yourself these two questions. Is it always true? Can it be proven? And if the answer is yes, then that's how you know it's a fact. If you liked this video, then check out the Teaching Without Frills channel for even more. And if
Awesome. So I hope we got it that fact is something that can be proven what? True. It's like you cannot just say something, and I know we parents or grown-ups, right? We would tell students or kids, and then when they ask us, why is that? And we'd be like, because I say so. This is not what we're talking about, okay? This is when you have to ask questions. This is when you have to ask questions. And even if the adult is not willing to even tell you why, you can go and look for the answer yourself. Okay. If the person cannot even prove what they are saying is true or not, you can take it upon yourself to go and seek for that information. Okay. So a fact is something that can be proven true. And how can they prove it that it's true? They will have scientific backing. It can have data. It can have historical fact or something, that it can, is that people have tested it, and it has really been established that this is indeed, like the example, apples are what? Fruits. You cannot deny that because everybody knows apples are fruit. You cannot deny that. How can you even tell if apples are fruit? Then you go online and look at different types of fruits, or what makes a fruit, Then you begin to ask these questions. Then it allows you to find out, okay, well, I just found out that apple is a fruit. What are the other fruits that are out there? Does it make sense? Then you keep asking yourself these questions, and then you find out that what? Sugar cane is a fruit. Oh, wow. I had no idea sugar cane was part of the fruit. Oh, guava is a fruit. So when you begin to do all this research, and then you find out, like we were talking with Tony the last time, like when we were growing up in Ghana, it's like a tree is a tree, a timber is a timber. Like they don't even differentiate what kind of trees do we have. And here, there are so many different types of trees, so many different types of fruits, so many different types of plants, it can break it down. So many different types of colors. It's not only red, gold, green. It's like many things. So you got to always go and look out for the fact, look out for the truth, look out for information. Now, an opinion is someone's feelings about a topic, someone's perspective, their point of view. Okay. And again, you can say, oh, apple is very delicious. Guava is very delicious. Somebody might say, yucky, that is not sweet. I cannot eat that. Somebody might say, oh, sugar cane, it has so much juice in it or whatever it is. And you might be like, the last sugar cane I bought did not have that much juice. So now I hope you're understanding that opinions are always how the person is experiencing the situation and not what the other person is experiencing. So if somebody comes and tells you, oh, NDC is the best party in Ghana, or NPP is the best party in Ghana, that is their opinion. It is not facts. That is the opinion. That is the opinion. Okay, did somebody say they cannot hear me? How do I increase my volume? Okay. I'm all high. Can you guys hear me? How do I increase my volume? Okay. Yeah. Let me see. How is my volume from other people? I want to know. It's because someone is saying they cannot hear me. Where is the volume? Audio settings. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. Okay. I think now it's better. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So thank you guys. Okay. So as I was saying, that an opinion is the person's perspective, their point of view. Now let's go to an example. And I was supposed to change this. I forgot. Sorry. So I don't know how. Okay. Thank you, Richard. Sorry. So we all know different types of animals out there. And I don't know whether you guys know about kangaroo or you know about it, but okay. So we are going to find out what is a fact and what is an opinion. And even this, the picture is talk for itself. Okay. So this is a kangaroo, and The question is like, does kangaroo have pouches or pouches? Do they have that? Pouches? And I want to know. So I know some of you have reviewed the work and stuff, but now I want to know from you guys, does kangaroo have pouches? You can give me a thumbs up, yes, no, and all that. Okay, Michael Redu, good job. So the answer is yes, it's a fact. Okay, it's a fact. This is a proven, everybody can see it right here, that kangaroos have pouches or pouches or whatever. They have pockets or something like that. Okay, it is a proven fact. Okay, so it's right here, you can see it. Now we come back here and we say kangaroos are the coolest animals. And is this an opinion or a fact? Thank you, Michael. It is an opinion because somebody might say this is the coolest animal out there. And you might say dogs are the coolest animals or tortoises are the coolest animal. You might even say that, oh no, I got attacked by kangaroos some time ago, so they are not cool animal. So it's all going to be based on the person's perspective, how they feel about the situation. But when we say that kangaroos have pouches, then we can say, oh yeah, that is for real. It is in their nature, it's part of their DNA, it's part of their features. Everybody can see it. You can draw it, you can dissect it, you can whatever it is, and you can see that this is what it is. So that is an absolute fact. Now come back to this one. So that is an opinion. Everyone should go see the elephant at the zoo. Is that a fact or opinion? I want to hear from Fazer. I want to hear from, let me see who I have on my class. Thank you. Opinion. So you are telling me that when I go to the zoo, I have to go see the elephant. What if I want to go and see a giraffe? What if I want to go and see something, a lion, or a tiger or something? You telling me that like, oh, the elephant is a must see. No. So when somebody is telling you something like that, you got to ask yourself, okay, what is this? Can you mute your screen for me? When somebody's telling you something like this, like you got to go see something, you got to go see it. Like, okay, why do I have to go see it? What if you go there? What if you go there and something bad happens to you? Does it make sense? So now you have to analyze, not because maybe the person is your pastor, your imam, your leader, your elder, your whatever, your friend, your cool friend, your teacher, not because they're saying that everyone got to go see the elephant at the zoo. So, oh, that must be the actual, what is an assignment is different, okay? It's an assignment. We all got to do it to answer the question. That is different. But when it's like, oh, this is a must see, you all have to see it. Like, oh, everyone have to see the Spider-Man movie or the Black Panther movie or this and this and that. Then you ask yourself, you ask the person, okay, why? Why do you think that we have to watch that? Or we have to go and see that? What is in for you? Maybe the person is a producer. The person is the one who made it, okay? Maybe the person is making money out of it. That's why they are saying that you have to go watch it. What is their reason for promoting this situation, this issue, or this person, or this animal? Why are they? So these are the things that when we say critical thinking, begin to ask yourself, why? Why do you think this is the coolest thing? Why do you think this is like everybody have to go and see the elephant at the zoo? Is it a trap? So if you don't ask these questions and you just follow through, you are not gonna break. You are not gonna be an inventor. You are not gonna really come out with something creative because whatever people say, you accept it. Okay, but this class, this team program, we want you to ask questions. We want you to challenge whatever that we tell you. Ask us, why are we even doing this? And what is the purpose of this even program? And allow us to be able to explain that to you. Does it make sense? So that is that. And where am I? So yes, it was what? An opinion. Everyone should go into the phaser. I don't know who answered me. Thank you, PC1. I don't know who you are. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So it's an opinion. Now let's go back to fact versus opinion. Some elephant can weigh 15,000 pounds. Some elephant can weigh 15,000 pounds. Is it a fact or is it opinion?
It's a fact.
I had opinion, I had fact. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like the fact that we are all. So somebody said it's opinion. Why do you think it's an opinion? Okay. So says elephant can weigh about 15 pounds. So this is somewhere, this is when you go online, all right, and you find out. Okay. See how you do your research and stuff? And we asking the question, how much does elephant weigh? Okay. And see the response that has been given. Okay. Some of them are saying the African bush elephant can weigh about 13 pounds. The Asian elephant, 8,800 pounds. So I hope, see, when you don't know something, when somebody is telling you something and it's not making sense, your best bet is to go and research about it. Is this a fact? Is it opinion? Okay. So over here, how much does an elephant weigh? And we're going to click on this. And again, we're going to talk about how to know what's a good source. I know Tony taught us about online safety and stuff. We're going to have another place, another course about how to do research, on and finding out what is a legitimate or legal source, or what is something educational source, and what are some places that is like I don't know, like tabloid, or I don't know how to explain. You're gonna be able to do research with educational resources. Okay, we're gonna show you how to find out which one is really research based. I forget the words to use. Okay, anyway, but we're gonna show you how to find out when you are reading something, is it really, really good or is it bad? Okay, so we are over here. So how much does an elephant weigh? And these people, we are reviewing all this stuff. So another thing about research is that you find yourself going through different things. So over here, we see 11 pounds. We see 200 pounds. We see 12 pounds. We see 14 pounds. The largest African elephant can stand in an excess of 13 feet, 4 meters, and whatever tall. And it says that about 14 pounds. So when the statement over here, so this is an educational website, just so you guys know, educational solutions for family. Okay, so this is a legitimate source. Okay, so now I am back here again. A verified source. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Verified source. So now I'm back here. Okay, I'm back here. So what are we gonna say? Some elephant can weigh 15 pounds. Now, what can we say about this? Is it a fact or opinion? If you're on mute, you can text me. You can unmute yourself we went online to find out how much does an elephant weigh anyway. Doesn't make sense because we don't know. So we want to find out, is this an opinion or is it a fact? So we want to find out, and we went online and we did our research, and we found out that elephant can weigh different variations, and it's like 14 pounds, this pounds and stuff. So we have gotten information that even some of them can weigh excessive like 400,000 pounds. That is crazy. So when somebody say they can weigh up to 15,000 pounds, is it a fact or opinion from our slide? That is what I had. I want to, because from what we have found out online, is it come again? I couldn't hear you.
It's a fact.
Good job. Thank you. It's a fact. So we know. So that is what we want you to be doing, okay? When something does not make sense, when you don't understand something, go and look for the answers, okay? I did not know, we all did not know how much does an elephant weigh. And it's on vibrations and stuff. It's like different based on where the elephant is and whatnot. It depends, but they can weigh up to even 400,000 pounds and stuff. So that alone lets you know that this is a fact because it can be proven. Okay, now let's go to our next slide. So that is what fact. So now your assignment for this week is now, when you scroll here, and we're gonna do this together. Opinion versus fact. If it's an opinion, you move it right here, and that's it. If it is a fact, you move it right here, and that's it. Does it make sense? If it's an opinion, you move it. If it's a fact, you move it. So that's all your homework is about. Answer the following questions. The earth is round. So now, I don't know. I'm asking you guys a question. Is the earth round or square or triangle and stuff? So is it a fact, an opinion? I want to know.
It's a fact.
Thank you. So that is your assignment. I'm not going to do everything for you guys. So now we just did this. So if it's a fact, move this over here. If it's opinion, move it. So this is already done. Now, the other thing that you are going to do yourself this week is now come back here. If it's opinion, move it. If it's a fact, move it, okay? And answer these questions for us. And soccer field is a page, or what is called a page, all these things. So I know some of you love soccer. We're going to really dive deeper into the sports soccer so that we can use our critical mind to really break down all those things about soccer. So be ready. And so this is your assignment for this week. It will be due. You can do it today. By Friday, you have to submit this. And is it opinion? Is it fact? Can you put your phone on mute? Yeah, so students, this is your assignment. And when you are done, right? When you are done with the assignment, now it says that based on the definition of fact and opinion. Let me see if I can put some people on mute. Okay, thank you. So when you finish everything, slide number 22 says that based on the definition of fact.
This question.
You already did. Those who have already done it, I'm going to review it. Those who have not done it, you can do it. Some of you you submitted that without answering the questions. So I'm going to return it back to you guys so you can now answer them correctly now that you know what I was asking you about. Okay, so based on the definition of fact and opinion, give me 2 facts, 2 opinion about you. Okay, it can be anything. A fact can be I'm a boy, or I am 5 feet, I am this, I am that. Opinion can be things that people think about you. Okay, give us all anything. Don't use my answers. Okay. Don't use my answers. Use your own stuff. Go and dig deeper and find facts about you. I was gonna say something, one last fact, but no. I'm not gonna say so that you will take my answers. No. So right when you click here, then you can so you delete all this and then you type that I am this. You just type them. I am that. I am whatever. Those are facts about you. And then opinions, people think or whatever. Maybe I am beautiful. I am sweet. I am kind. I am nice. Anything, I don't know. I'm just saying, don't use my answers. Do not. If you use them, no, I won't be happy. So make sure you don't use my answers. Find different, think outside the box to say, go deeper, dive deeper about yourself. What do people say about you? Or what do you even think about yourself? That is just an opinion, So that is your... Okay, so somebody asked me to go over the definition of opinion. Okay, let me go back to my first slide. Definition of opinion is somebody's feeling about a topic. So when I come to you and I tell you that Accra Heart of Oak is the best sports team in the world, you're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Because of all the team in the world, how many people, all the countries around the world, how many people even know about Accra Heart of Oaks? That doesn't make sense. So when you tell me he's the best team in the world, on what fact? Doesn't make sense. It is opinion. So opinions are okay. Sometimes, okay, so for example, the lady, let's say the cocoa seller, okay, you think that her food is the best food because you like it. It tastes good for you. But your friend might have had some bad experience with a cocoa seller and her food. So she will tell you that that is not the best food in the community. But you argue with your friend for a long time, telling your friend that that is the best food or the best cocoa in the community. Just because you like it, that is an opinion. Because you feel it, you've tasted it, and you think it's the best. Have you even done any tests with other food in the community to say that, oh, let's do a test with 5 or 6 other food in the community and see if they all taste the same or different? It is an opinion. An opinion. It's how you feel. Sometimes I say it and that's it, because it's like you don't have anything to back it up. An example, during the election, and people are going to be like, oh, NDC is the best presidential party. Okay, thank you, Sadiq. So when you say based on research that has been done by FIFA, then you can say, yes, you are backing it up based on that. So then you have to show me the article. And what data did FIFA use to be able to prove that Accra Heart of Oak is what? The best team in the world. Does it make sense? When you say, you can tell me based on research all day long. But if you don't show me when the research was done, how many people were interviewed, okay? What is the data source that they used for that? That is an opinion that you are forming yourself. People can tell you it's based on fact every day, but allow them to prove to you where is the fact. When was the research done? Was the research done in 1980 when we had limited teams around the world, right? Or was the research done recently? I asked that, and it's like, when the research was done, who did they interview? Where was the data driven from? Was it only driven from Ghanaian people, or it was driven among Ghanaians around the world, or everybody around the world? Then you ask yourself, how many people knows about Accra Heart of Oak? How many people know about it? To be able to say that it is the best team in the world. I hope I made sense. And that anybody have any question about the opinion part so we can elaborate on it more, or even the facts? Yeah, you can say, according to research in 1996 by FIFA, because FIFA is a world, a verified source, okay? You can say that. Then when you say that, just because, and okay, everybody, so we have Sadiq, our professor, now making us really think outside the box, which I love it. So over here, he says that, can I say, according to research, let me put it here. I hope you guys can, it says that according to research in 1996 by FIFA, Accra Heart of Oak is the best team in the world. So you are saying according to research in 1996 by FIFA. So now I will ask you, where is that information at? Can you show me where in the data files, where in the archives, okay, that this research was done, so that I can be able to verify myself that indeed there was a time that a research was done, that Accra Heart of Oak was the best. Okay, yes. So then you can give me an article for that. And then I will know that this is indeed a fact, that a time came that this was done. Yes, on the FIFA website. Or even if it's on the FIFA website, a verified source, okay, that you can say that this has really been done, is a verified source. Thank you for this. Yeah, it can be an old newspaper somewhere, or some kind of like library archives, something that you can use to prove that what I am saying is true. Facts are supposed to be the truth, that you can back it up with information, with data, with verified source. Anyone? Yeah, okay. So if you say Harvard University is the best university in the world, fact or opinion? So I want to throw it at the student. If somebody say, okay, I'm happy about this. So team, we have questions for you guys. Now let's answer these questions. I hope you can see. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. So it says that if I say Harvard University is the best university in the world, is it fact or opinion? So students, I want to know, is it fact or opinion?
Opinion.
Opinion, okay.
Opinion from research.
Can you come again?
It's an opinion.
It's an opinion, okay. So let's now see why. Okay, so let's go online. Okay, we're gonna go to google.com and we're gonna research on Harvard University. Okay, let's go. I like this. Oh, come on, go up. Go up. Okay, hold up. Why does it do this? Okay.
Please, I have a question.
Okay, ask me the question.
Is it always that the online is always speaking the truth?
Can you come again?
Is Google always right?
Is Google always right?
Yeah.
No, Google is not always right. Google is a source that you can always search answers. So we're gonna find out how to even do we will have a class on how to find out about verified source. Google is a place. So we have Google, we have Yahoo, we have MSN. So there are different places that you can do your research. So all these places are the same. They are all giving you information that they are pulling information from different places. Okay. And another thing about critical thinking, these people realize that information was scattered all over. Okay. So how can we allow people to find information anywhere in the world? So they came out with this idea of being what? An online research or search source. Okay. So when you see a problem, this is how they saw a problem in how people are gathering information or getting information. And they say, you know what, we want to have a database where all the information that is online, people can be able to get access to them no matter where they find themselves. Okay. So Google is not always right. Everything on Google is not always right. And we're going to have a class that will show you when to find out which is a verifiable source and which is not a verifiable source. Okay. So now we have a question about Harvard. So we're going to look for Harvard University. Oh my God, this case. Okay, ranking in the world. So who is the #1 university in the world? The University of Oxford is the #1 university in the world. Is Harvard University the best in the world? Let's see. Top 50 university. Okay. Top 50 universities. So let's see. So this company says that Times Higher Education. Let's find out about them. Part of Times Higher Education students. So let's see, why are they telling me to log in over here? I'm not here to log in. See, yes, they're gonna make me register for this for no reason. I hate registering for stuff. Okay, hold up. And you guys know why they do that? They are building their database so they can send you information. Oh, come on, really? See, they are trying to find out if you were a student or something. So they can send you information based on that. Or they can send you information. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, done. So silly people. So over here, this says the Times, part of Times Higher Education. And let's see. So best universities and stuff. We want to find out how are they doing their research, okay? So it says that establish. Okay, so we want to find out whether it was a fact or opinion. So they said that according to them, okay, the #1 university is Harvard University, the world reputation ranking since 2011. And they are saying this based on the number of affiliation, the number of people that have won the Nobel laureate. I might be saying it wrong. And it says that 32 heads of state. So out of all the people, the alumni, right? Out of all the people that have come out of the school and the great things that they have been able to do, they are saying that based on that, they is the best university in the world. Okay. And that's what they're saying. And it says that MIT is #2. Okay. And Stanford University, Cambridge University. Okay. I'm trying to find out if this is an American base, okay, and then number 5 is Oxford. Okay, so that is that. Now so we have this source right here. Now let's go back to another source. It says US best global college. Okay, no. World top 100 universities. Now let's go here. The world top, and this is a verifiable. So I have done programs with them in the past. Yes, they are always doing surveys with students and stuff. So now they're saying the world top 100 universities, and MIT is number 1. Stanford is number 2, Harvard is number 3. So again, this is going to be based on research and student opinions. Sadiq, okay, you've raised your hands. Talk.
Yeah, so what I would want to ask is this, that if I say my grandfather is the best bone healer in the world, because all the people who had their bones broken, he was, and they came to him, he was able to get it right on point. Can I say it's a fact? Can
I would
any
say
other person?
that would be an opinion. If you say in your community, that can be a fact. Okay. But if you say in the world, that is an opinion, because you haven't been everywhere and you don't know what is being done outside of your community. So even if you say even all of Ghana, then it's like, okay, how many bone healers are in Ghana, and what have they been able to do? Does it make sense?
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
So meaning you've got to ask a lot of questions before you
Yes.
arrive at an opinion. Either it's an opinion or a fact.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because when you say the whole world, have you been to China? Have you been to Canada? Have you been to Sri Lanka? Have you done all this information? Did people from Sri Lanka come to your community to get help with your grandfather?
Okay. I get that.
But yeah, so if you say my community, then we can say, okay, we are searching around here. Is there anybody apart from your grandfather in your community? That can be a fact. That cannot be opinion, because it's like, you know that of all people, of all the bone healers in my community, my grandfather is the main person that they come to all the time. That is proven, because everybody would say, oh, if you want to get well, then go to this man. Does it make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next question said that Ejura is in the Ashanti region of Ghana. So is it a fact or opinion? So before we even answer this question, let's go and find out where Ejura is. Okay. So let's go. And now I'm not going to use Google today. I'm going to use Yahoo. So you guys will see. Okay. So we come over here and we are reading. It's right here. Ejura is a town, and the capital of Ejura, Setredumase, a district in the Ashanti region of Ghana. Ejura has a settled population of 70,000 plus. Okay, so we have it over here. Now, that is Wikipedia. I remember when I was in college, if we use Wikipedia, they will kill us. But now Wikipedia is not a verifiable source. Times have changed. But anyway, let's go back here. MapQuest. Okay, MapQuest is another it's all about regions and stuff. Let's see what they have for us. No, they don't have anything. Oh, let me come on, close it. Okay, hold up. There's a way we can find it, but Okay, so over here, so, and that it says mapland.com. So it says that Ejura is a place, so there is Ejura section, we must say Ashanti what Ghana. So these people, they have the map and there is Ejura over here. And it's telling you that it is what in it's in the Ashanti region. So see Ejura, and we see the Ashanti region over here, right? So it falls under that. So when we're talking about locations and stuff too, you can use the map to also be able to help yourself to verify. And for map, you can either go to, let's say Google Map, okay. And then open the maps. We're gonna teach you all these stuff, how to use these things. Open the map and then type Ejura. See, Ejura Kumasi, Ghana. Okay, Ejura, Ghana. So you see over here is Ejura. You can see your community, your hometown, the stuff that are over here, and it's over here, say Ashanti what region, Ghana. So now, is it a fact or opinion? Team? It's a fact.
Yes.
Yeah, we were able to prove that it's in what? Ashanti region. So that is a fact. I'm very, very excited about this. When somebody tells you something, be able to allow the person to show you why, tell you why, prove to you why. Don't just accept it because they are telling you. Does it make sense? Let them be able to show you. And today we went and find out whether Harvard University is the world university or whether Ejura is in Ashanti region or even is it in Ghana. Doesn't make sense. And the map has allowed us to verify the location of what Ejura, and that is what we guys are located. And that's the beauty about it, that is in Ashanti what region. So even if somebody meets you and you tell the person that I'm in Ashanti region, Ejura, and they don't even believe you, they can come here and find that information. And then if somebody's trying to find the best university in the world, they can go and do their research and find out. And sometimes you can get 3 or 4 different opinions and research that has been done, okay? 2 or 3 different research that has been done based on surveys, information that has been set out there and all those things. And then you can conclude that for a fact that Harvard University is the world's best university. Does it make sense? So Sadiq, you have your hands raised again.
Okay, I wanted to know this. If you look at the names of the towns in Ghana, for example, we have Mampong, that is in Ashanti region. And we also have a Mampong, that is also in the eastern region. So if, for example, I live in the eastern region and you ask me, Mampong is in the eastern region, fact or opinion, and I answer that it is a fact, will I be right or wrong?
Yes, you are right, because it is a fact that we have 2 Mampong in Ghana, right? That is a fact. And then just example, I come to you and I'm like, you know what? We have 2 Mampong in Ghana. Then you ask me like, where and where? So you tell me one is in the eastern region and one is in the Ashanti region. Okay, then we go online or we find different ways. So look for the map in Ghana, right? And the street map and stuff, and find, okay, do we have another map in eastern region and western region, whatever it is? And then that is a proven fact. And even here, there is so many Martin Luther King Boulevard all over, United States. So we can count how many, and then we can say that, that we have this number of Martin Luther King Boulevard in the United States. Then you ask yourself where and where and where. Then we can pinpoint and show you. They have so many cities that have similar names so some streets have similar names. So what helps to differentiate is what? The zip code and all those things, and the city and stuff. So yes, that's a fact.
All right.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Any more comment, question? This is outside topic, and it's asking, why is the US university the mostly higher rate number of the top 100 universities in the world? I would say, and this is opinion, okay? So from what we learn, right, about Harvard and stuff, they are basing their fact about this information. Does it make sense? And they are saying that the Central Library is the one of the largest academic libraries in the world, with 18.9 million volumes, while America's oldest collection of maps and atlas is stored in the Pusey Library. So they are giving you this information as the reason why it's so. When somebody is saying something is the best, they have facts, information to back it up of why all the things, like it's like how many people are graduating from this school and going to doing great things, breaking the status quo. How many people are being done with this school and being able to become Nobel Peace Prize winners and all those things, and go back to being in the government and all those stuff. They are using all these things to back up their findings, or to back up their statements. Does it make sense? So that's what I would say why most schools in the US, they claim to be the best, because of what they have seen happening with their alumni, the people that graduate or finish school from these universities. Is it a good answer?
You've tried. That's a good try.
I tried.
Yeah. Because at K University, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, we would also say we are the best.
Yeah. So is that one of those things that you can say that is the best in Africa, right? Or the best in Ghana? It's like when that happens, you narrow down the number of research that you have to do. Doesn't make sense. But when you want to claim the whole world, then you have to have a lot of research to back it up with data. Amos.
I think when it comes to some of these things, like you're saying, there's certain there's more like a checklist that the institution that is seeking to be like rated the best needs to meet. So let me even shift from institutions, like countries, for instance. Like, how do you classify a country like as a developed country, or a developing country, or underdeveloped? So there are certain checklists that you need to meet. I think the question has to do with who sets these checklists, and then how does it tilt to favor a certain institution or not. So if you look at what you've highlighted, it talks about the reason why Harvard is rated first. It's looking at how institutions it's affiliated to, like the number of heads of states, the number of like very renowned award winners and all that. If you compare that to, let's say, a school in Ghana, would the school be able to check those same boxes? And I believe that since that is like a lot of research and check boxes that goes with that, we can agree it's a fact. It might be somebody's opinion, but then because those checks, the things on the checklist are more like, how do you call it? Are more like geared on a scientific approach. I believe that can be considered as a fact, because it will be generally accepted. So that's like what I have to add. Thank you.
Thank you, Amos. Yeah, there's always a checklist of stuff that before anybody start these stuff, they have things that they want to be able to prove, right? And when they're able to check these things out, then it's like, okay, the data that we have is able to back these findings or this statement. So they always have a checklist, and sometimes they have some kind of council, community leaders and stuff that are doing this research, asking different questions about people's opinions or experience, in all these stuff. And then they gather all that data and say, okay, of a truth, this is really great. And I know I have, Dolores, I'm coming, okay? Somebody asked us, please, why are we learning this? We are learning this because when it comes to critical thinking, when we learn critical thinking about what is critical thinking and stuff, we said that what you are allowed to ask what questions, and then when you get the questions, go and look for the answer. And then we discuss. Let me open the critical thinking statement over here. I wanna open it up so we come back here. Class work, critical thinking, STEAM, critical thinking. Okay, so let me open this real quick to give you guys the reason why we are doing this thing. We had a section over here that says constantly ask questions, always ask questions. And we have this that says that suppose you have read an article or a newspaper that says that Chinese population in Ghana is increasing. And we hear that a lot in Ghana. And the Chinese people have done this. And the Chinese people are doing this. And they are doing that. And they are doing this. Like you hear all that stuff, okay? Chinese population is increasing. Then you begin to ask yourself, is this an opinion or a statement, a fact? Does it make sense? That's where we are coming from, or we want to get to. When you hear people in the news talking, oh, and the Akufo-Addo have done this. Akufo-Addo is the best. Akufo-Addo is this. MPP is that. NDC is that. My school is this. My school is that. Why are they saying it? What is their reason? What are they going to get out of that? Doesn't make sense. So with this, let's say you read the news or you heard in the news that the Chinese population in Ghana is increasing. Then you ask yourself, why? Why is the population increasing? Is there an abundance of business opportunities in Ghana? That's why they are there. So critical thinking right there. You ask, don't just accept it and then you go somewhere and you talk about it. Oh, the Chinese population is increasing. Everybody's saying it, so it's true. You have to ask yourself, why is it increasing? Then you ask yourself, who is affected by the increase in population of the Chinese people? Are the recent graduates affected? Are the local businesses affected? So when you hear these articles and stuff, when you hear this news, when you hear the news, the media saying these things, begin to question, break down the statement, your why, your who, your what, your when, your where, and your how. So you begin to ask yourself, so what effect is this increase having on the Ghanaian population, on the Ghana population and the economy? So all the Chinese people that are coming, what is it? Is it a bad effect? Is it a good effect? You ask yourself those things. And then you ask yourself, when did this increase begin occurring? How long will the increase continue? When did the Chinese people started coming to Ghana? You ask yourself these questions. And then there will be a situation where you'll be like, okay, I've been hearing people saying that there are so many Chinese people. Where are they? Because I am in Nigeria. I haven't seen anybody Chinese, or maybe I've seen one person, but that's not like a lot of people. So where are they really? Where are they located? So you ask yourself that question. So where is the population? Where are they? Is it all over Ghana or just isolated locations? Then you ask yourself, how? How can we stabilize the Chinese population? Are they the only group of people in Ghana? Is it only the Chinese people who are foreigners in Ghana? Don't we have the Nigerians? Don't we have the Indians? Don't we have other people from around the world in Ghana? So why is the media fixated on the Chinese people? So when we say find out fact versus opinion, we want you to be able to break down, why is the person saying this? Are they saying this out of passion, out of opinion, out of feeling, out of something that a Chinese person did to them? Or they are saying this based on data, analysis, information, that they have gathered?
Um, yeah, so good job, Leticia. Like going back to the question why we are doing this is as a science student, as a technologist, you need to differentiate your fact and an opinion. If you are a science student and you come up with an opinion, you have to establish a fact by hypothesizing it, testing, asking the question, writing a statement, making predictions about a hypothesis, and testing your predictions. Then you can make your hypothesis and your predictions. So you can't just take anybody's word as and be a scientist. As a scientist, you have to prove your work, and your work is going to be your facts. This is the information that I've collected. These are the data that is backing what I have a hypothesis. And so you need to know your difference between your facts and opinion. You cannot go around and showing people opinions as a science student. As a science student, you have to really come up with your predictions and make it a fact before people start taking you serious. Okay, so good job and good questions. Okay.
Thank you. So yeah, we have, this is like a continuation. There is other things. So by the time we done, you guys will really be able to differentiate. And now whatever problems that you have in your community, we will be able to break it down, to ask yourself the who, the why, the what, the when, all those things, to be able to bring solution to the problem. Dolores, you had your hands up. I am sorry. Can you talk now?
This question, I thought an opinion. I don't know, but I want to ask you. It's Google is the right and popular website in the whole world. When you hear this, can you classify it as a fact or an opinion? And based on which research?
I couldn't hear you. Can you say it again, please?
That's my question.
I think she wanted to know Google is a verified source for everything that you wanted to verify. Is Google like the only place? Is that what you're saying? Is the question about how to verify your facts and opinions?
Dolores? I cannot hear you, Dolores.
Can some of the volunteers help her out, or maybe type it in the chat?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. I wish I could have I could hear what
Well, if I'm hearing the question right, is Google a verified source?
if Google is not a verifiable source. Google is not a source. Google gather information from different parts of the internet for you. So to find a verifiable source, hold up, you got to do a little bit of research to find out. And we're going to send you guys a website, educational website, like a library and stuff, to find out about articles and data-driven information. Google is, I told you guys, we have Yahoo, we have MSN, all those websites, they pull information from different part of the internet and bring it out there based on the subject. So that is not you cannot say Google is a verifiable source, but we can say that Ejura.eu is a verifiable source. Does it make sense? Because it's like different websites are populated on your Google search.
Yeah, so Google is where you find most of this information saturated, and like think of Google as the market. Okay, this your market. You can have different market traders. You don't know which one is good and which one is bad. So you have to verify. This is where you find all of them concentrated. So you find out who has the best tomatoes, who has the the best pepper. It's all in one place. Then you can go. You make your decision from all the information that you have, and you ask questions. You don't just find it from one source. You ask questions. You investigate. Okay, as a scientist, as a technologist, your work is not going there and finding. No one is going to give it to you. You have to make it happen. So Google is the right place to start researching and finding out what is out there. Back in the day, you have to go to library and do all this research, but now you have it at one place and you figure out which one is good and which one is bad by reading all the reviews, reading, talking to people, talking to smart people that you trust. Then you can verify that this is a good source or not. Okay.
Dolores, I saw your hands up again. You wanna,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it really genuine. I was asking. Someone told me Google is the best and also the reliable source on a website. Now, I'm asking, is it an opinion or a fact? I
It's
even
an
if it's a
opinion.
fact.
It's an opinion. Because somebody can say Yahoo is the best best website, or Ghana Web is the best website. It's an opinion.
Okay, how do you verify that?
Can
Well,
somebody help?
that's what I'm saying, that you don't use one source to verify. Okay, you have to do some work. Maybe if it's a news, you can go to CNN.com and maybe find out if the news is right. Then you go to MSNBC, find out if it's true. So once you collect all these sources, verified sources, and they are all verifying that the what you heard is true, then you can go ahead and make your verification. But you can take one website and say, okay, this is it. So that's the problem with the internet and Facebook right now, is people just have an opinion and they'll put it out there with no verification. So as a student, you have to always have more than one source. Okay, don't rely on just one source. A source can be on the internet, a source can be your mentor, your teacher, a very community leader. So you talk to people, you gather information, and that's how you become a scientist. Okay, so don't rely on one source. It's a lazy work. You just have to keep digging and asking questions and finding different sources. So right now we live in just an opinion world, and which is bad. As a scientist growing up, you have to have you have to be in the position to be asking questions from different sources. Okay, so when someone said this website is the best, don't take the word for it. It might be the best, but we don't know. We don't have the information to say it is the best. So you have to do the research, and once you do your research, you can post it and you can back it up with your data that, okay, this is what I found, this is what I found, this is the how many stars, this is how many reviews, and so I can go ahead and say this is the best. Okay, so it's not just one sources, you have to have many sources.
Thank you. So are we done? Can you guys now do your work? You got it? We're gonna have more stuff so that by the time we come to Ghana, you guys will be ready for other things that we have for you guys. Okay. So now you can do more research on these things, but we're gonna get you guys a list of websites that you can use to find your information and all those things. We're gonna talk about how to do research and all those things to find out whether a statement is a. It says when someone is physical, is what? When someone is physical, that means the person is,
When something is physical, is that what you say?
yeah, you can see it. Like right now, you can see your computer. It's physical. You can see your pen. It's physical. You can see your hands. It's physical. I'm gonna answer that. Is that good? It can be seen and touched. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Send any question that comes, send them to me, okay? Send it to us. You know, when you come here to your class, you can over here, let me come back here. You can send us, you see when you see people, you can send us email because I'm the one logged in, that's why you can send us email and all those things. You can do all that. You can classwork, you can create, make a statement and all those things, send out anything that you want. So whatever comes in your mind, ask us. And I love when you guys give us all these comments and what is going on in your mind. I am still waiting for you guys to submit this. I know you watched you did the game, you played the game, and I have only 2 people that submitted their stuff. I need you guys to submit your work. It says that after you watch, when you finish with the game, come back and share your thoughts by using the screencastify. So I want you to click on this and tell me what you think about the game. Click on it and tell me what you think about the game. So it will allow you to submit, to record. So you click record and you will be able to tell me, I played the game and this is what I learned about the game. This is what I like about the game. This is what I don't like about the game. Something like that, you know? And you can tell me anything that's on your mind. I would love to play more of these games. Does it make sense? So when you finish recording, you click start recording and then you click submit. Okay? And even when you are done, you can download your video yourself or you can view other student submission and all those things. So please do this. We want to get you in the camera for you to be comfortable and stuff. I have a question. When something is physical, is it fact or opinion? You can see an iPhone and you can say this is the best phone in the world. Is it fact or opinion? Though that means whatever you are saying, you want to back it up with information, with data, okay? So seeing something and saying that, yeah, it's a physical thing, does not make it fact or opinion. It's going to be based on you and the research or the information that you are using to prove it. Does it make sense? So seeing your computer does not mean your computer is the best computer in the whole of Ghana. Yes, you can see it, but is it an opinion because you have the computer in your hands, or have other people tried it, used it, and they can testify that this is the best computer? So having the thing physically in your hands does not mean that it's a fact. Or you can say apple is the best apple, is the best fruit in the whole world, or in the best fruit out there. Is an opinion, because apple cannot be the only fruit or the best fruit, because there are other fruit out there, and it's going to be based on people's taste. Does it make sense? Or they'll say, oh, Obuasi Anka is the best orange. Obuasi oranges are the best oranges and stuff. How they've tried Florida oranges. So You can have the thing in your hands, but you still have to prove. Okay. Sherry, good job on these answers, and you said good job on these questions. And PC1, good job, guys. Today I like the interaction. So, any more? Don't forget to submit your work. Some of you have done it, awesome. But the game that you guys played, make sure you submit a video of what you think, how you feel about around the world postcards. What is it about? That is opinion. What president? So when somebody tell you the president of Ghana is dead, is this the current president? Is it the past president? Who? When? What? Does it make sense? When somebody tells you that, you ask themselves, you ask the person, who? What president? When? All those things. You ask these questions, and you'll be able to know whether it's an opinion or a fact. Is that good? Bring more. I want us to. If you have any more, let's make sure you guys understand this thing. Yeah, because we don't want you guys to hear people and you are not asking anything and you just accept it. They will tell you go and vote for this man or vote for this woman, and because they say go and vote for that person, you are not asking yourself, what are they even saying they're gonna bring to Ejura? Who are they? How long? Where do they even live? Do they even live in Ejura? What have they been doing in the community? All those things, Ask yourself these questions. When was the last time they were in public office? What have they been doing? What are some of the contributions they have been bringing to Ejura? So, like, what is the person going to do for our community if we vote for him? Is he capable of doing what he's promising me or the community that he's going to do? Those are the things. But it's the person say, oh, he's the best candidate. Ask these questions. Who is he? What is he going to do? What has he done? All those things. Not because your mom, your dad, or somebody else is telling you that he's the best, so vote for him. Then you also jump on it. You have to ask these questions. And it doesn't matter whether you're NDC or an NPP. Ask questions. Okay. Are we good for today? Okay. If nothing else.
Please, I have a question.
Okay.
If I say a positive or bad thing about me, is it a fact or an opinion about me?
You said if you say what?
A positive or a negative attitude about me, is it a fact or an opinion about me?
So that would be you said if somebody is saying something negative or positive about you, right? Is it?
I'm telling myself. I'm saying it to myself.
You are saying it to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is an opinion about you. For example, if you say I'm a girl, that is a fact. Okay. But if you say I am beautiful, that is opinion. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. If you say, okay, I am light skinned, then we have to check. Are you light? Are you dark? If we look at you and say you are light, then we can say, okay, it's a fact. You are light skinned. But if we look at you and you are dark skinned, it will tell you that's your own opinion. Okay. Okay. So are we good now? Don't forget to do your work. So this work is still up. I'm waiting for it. I want to know what you guys think. I know I have received this stuff. The game is very interesting and nice. The game talk about countries and their capital towns. The game was so interesting and good and educative. but I want you to convert this information into the video recording, okay? So come and click here, click on the screencast, and then submit your work, okay? And over here, let's go back to STEAM classwork again. So getting the transportation, okay, this one too, not all of you have played the game, but I see class comments. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Good job on that. So that is that. And favorite sport or game, that one too. You guys did an awesome job, but you have not submitted what is your favorite sport or game. That one too, you guys have to do it. This class, the goal is to make you guys comfortable oh, so sorry. Wow. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Charlie. Oh, wow. Sorry, we will record and send it to you guys, okay? That's one of the issues that we are dealing with, and we have to find a way to solve this problem with the lights, okay? That is something that we have to find a way to resolve, okay? We have to find a way to resolve. Okay, so yeah, they have a power outage right now. So we are recording still, so make sure you guys are able to submit this work, your favorite sports or game and why. Some of you have done it, so I'm still waiting for the rest of you guys to submit. We have 23 students and only 3 have submitted it. Don't be shy. It is between us, community, our group. So don't be shy about it. We want to help you guys to talk in front of people and all those stuff, because we are bringing the American kids and they can talk a lot. So we want to get you guys ready to have a conversation with them, okay? That's the whole goal. So don't be shy. I love Amdala, you did a great job. Yakubu, you said awesome. So guys, submit your work. Don't be shy about it. Submit it. If it is good, if it is bad, we want to get better. As we keep on doing this, we will get better. Practice makes what? Perfect. If you don't try it, you will not know. And a day will come, we will look back at this work and you will say, wow, I have come far. Okay. So don't be shy about it. I know when I give you guys the paperwork, you guys do it. When I give you the video stuff, you don't want to do it. Please submit those work. Okay. Our teachers, please help them to submit those work. Hero, I know you are here, and so we want you guys to work on all this stuff. You have done the other ones, but I want you to do the video ones also, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go. It's 1:45. We've spent a good time today, and that's awesome. So if no comment, no question, nothing, our instructors, anything that you guys have to say? Our guests, Amos and Sherry, anything so we can end?
I just want to say that this was a really wonderful lesson, and I just liked how the students were very engaged in the activities and answering the questions. So great job, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, so you guys okay, so Miss Sherry said you guys did an awesome job for all the interaction, the questions, challenging me to be ready next time. So Tony and Van, make sure you are ready, because these kids are not going to play with you guys. Now they are asking questions. That is awesome. So be ready for them. So you guys are doing an awesome job. That's what she said, okay? Good job on that. We can't wait to meet everybody. We cannot wait. So if nothing else, then can we call it a day? Okay. Stay blessed, guys. We will continue next Saturday. Don't forget to do your fact and opinion work. And don't forget to submit your videos about your favorite sports and your video of the review or remarks about the games that you guys played, okay? Take care. Have a blessed weekend. We will be done. Okay. Where do I end this? Okay.